Today we're talking all about the stats for the month of October. But before we jump into that, my name is Justin Little and I am a local real estate agent here in Hamilton, Ontario that likes making educational videos about the real estate market. So if you like what you see, pop a like on it. And if you haven't already, be sure to join our growing community. Let's dive into the stats. I'm going to do it a bit differently here today. Make my screen share there. Normally I would go through a PDF that the Real Estate Association sends out. However, this time I want to go actually into my system to pull live stats for you, and it'll also allow us to look at the previous months, basically up to 10 years. So selecting Hamilton, residential, for sale. Let's start with past 12 months, average sale price. Let's get the month to month roll here. So our average sale price in October, $786,000. Month prior was $780,000. So that looks to me like a pretty stable market. Things haven't really gone up. They haven't gone down. I mean, a slight $6,000 increase, that's about 1%. I wouldn't consider that anything significant as well. Well, I guess significant in comparison to previous markets. I know markets years ago, we used to see 3 to 5% in 1 year. So I guess 1% is pretty good. But when we look at it compared to earlier in the year, the average sale price was over $800,000 around, it looks like June or July. Yeah, July was the highest month. And since July, we've been seeing the prices decline, but it's nice to see some stability and slight increase in that month. Now let's look at the average days on market. Average days on market is sitting at 37. September was 36. August was 34. July was 27. That was our lowest. So July was the shortest days on market. Then it looks like every month it's slowly been adding days. We only added 1 day in the month of October. So again, showing some stability there, but slightly increasing on the days on market. Now let's new listings. Oh my gosh, new listings. I probably have my number of new listings. I was on it the whole time compared to inventory. So active listings. Let's generate that. So the number of new listings that came onto the market in October was 1,247. The month prior in September was 1,300, and that was the highest for the year. October is the second highest for the year. So it looks like we've had 2 back-to-back months of high number of new listings. And if we look at the active listings, the actual inventory levels, this month it's 1,932, which is the most amount of homes we have had in 12 months on the market. Let's put that into context. Let's go back 10 years. Last time we had 1,900 homes on the market in recent history. So 1,900, it looks like we haven't. October 2018 was the last time we had 19. So that's crazy. 2 Octobers having that. The highest amount of listings was 9. And then even before that, it was, did it ever happen before that? We've had that many? Yeah, September 2013, July 2013. So those are regular inventory levels for 10 years ago. All right, so just to put that into perspective, but that just shows that when we're looking at this number, we do have a lot of new listings coming on in comparison. We do have a lot of listings sitting on the market, like 10-year historic high amount of listings sitting on the market. So that explains why the average days on market is increasing. It is good to see that the average sale price is holding steady though. It shows even though there's a lot of selection out there for buyers, sellers haven't really started dropping the prices yet. Things have sort of been stable. And one sign of that stability is the months of inventory. Now, this is a number, if you don't, you know what, I'm gonna just do months of inventory on its own. If you don't follow every month, what the months of inventory is essentially is if every listing on the market were to sell, how long it would take to sell. Now, in September, it was 4.5, October 4.7. So not much of an increase, but shifting towards that buyer's market. Now, how to read this metric for you, those of you that don't know, this number 0 to 3 is a seller's market, 3 to 6 is a balanced market, and 6+ is a buyer's market. So we are right in the middle of a balanced market. We've edged slightly towards buyers, but not close enough. But I wouldn't be surprised if these inventory levels stay where they are and the number of sales doesn't really increase, then we're going to start to see this months of inventory climb. Now, speaking of sales, let's look at the number of sales for the month of October. Number of sales, 411. In September, it was 390. So we did see 21 more units sell in October. But if we look at the compared to the rest of the year, 411, 390, like we had in August 500, July 500, June 663, May 781, but that is typical of a spring market. 671 in April, 640 in March, so all the 6s, 5s, and we've drifted down to 411 now. So number of sales slowed down, inventory is high, days on market are dragging on, but average sale price is still stable. I guess it is a matter of time until we start to see the average sale price come down, the days of market extend even further if we don't start to see more sales increase. Now, I have the ability to get information on any neighborhoods out there. So if you have something specific or a specific home, you want to know what's going on around you, just hit up one of the links in the description below or text the number in the description below. I'll be happy to get you the information you want. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you again next week.